Hi, my name is Darragh Schulte, and I would like to tell you about my experience in completing Western Washington's Master of Education in Adult and Higher Education. Prior to becoming a graduate student, I was a high school math teacher in both New York City and San Francisco. I loved my job, but there were two concerns. First, I never had any formal teacher training. I studied math in undergrad, and I was craving professional development as I felt my skills were plateauing and I was hungry for more. Secondly, I found all of my students highlighting to me that there was a gap in our education system. Students were vastly underprepared about what to do after high school, what to study, where to study, what career to pursue, and how to get there. I chose to become a part of the AHE program because I hope to learn how to help students bridge between secondary education and their next educational and/or professional endeavor. Now, I want to help learners make more informed decisions, whether they are high school students or adults returning back to education. I think that this will lead to less wasted time, less student debt, more purpose-filled careers, and more equity and representation in schools and workforces. Social justice and diversity issues came into play in big ways while in AHE. With each class I was in, I felt I was seeing the world, the news, my work, and my previous work through those lenses in class. The readings in Foundations of Higher Ed truly floored me. We learned about all the covert ways in which higher education created barriers for certain individuals. Learning about the ways our country prohibited Black individuals and Black universities from thriving, as well as inhibiting community college students' transfers to four-year colleges, was especially painful to learn, but also really empowering. I wasn't expecting to change how I think and what I think as much as I have while progressing through AHE. This was a surprise to me since I was expecting to confirm a lot of beliefs and practices that I have as a teacher since I have been doing it for 6 years and have enjoyed staying informed with professional development. I was surprised by how much I did not know, but I'm really glad that this is the case, as there is growth with learning, and so how would I have bettered myself by being told all the things I already think and practice? The field experience also surprised me. I was grateful that my knowledge in AHE was so quickly able to transfer to Whatcom Community College and specifically help better set up the trio students for success. I was truly grateful for this experience. It grew my confidence that I could make a positive impact and motivated me to keep working in this field. My understanding of certain issues in the field of AHE changed by adding nuance, depth, accuracy, and perspective. I learned about deficit mindset and continue to question my daily practices and beliefs to ensure I'm not falling into deficit mindset. I am also less quickly to have an answer and more quick to ask questions, seek to understand all sides of the situation, and know that the solution is never black and white. I knew nothing about adult education before entering this program, so all my thoughts on philosophy, access, barriers, and pathways have updated and changed. I learned so much in this AHE program, and I hope to apply it all, but a few that are pertinent are that I think I became a proficient researcher. As a math major, I did very little writing in college. Any courses that involved writing gave us the text to read and discuss. I was proud how far I came, being able to research and find studies on my own, analyze them, and fabricate a paper out of originally nothing. I also think I have a more keen eye as to the validity and reliability of the research that I read. The instructional design class was really fun for me because it was like being at home in the classroom. From our readings, I learned a lot that I did not know in the classroom that I want to implement. I want to go back to those readings and make sure I follow some of their advice, such as making my teacher's philosophy. I also hope to continue to be curious, learn more technology applications, and be flexible to changing along with a changing student body and changing educational institution. I am lucky to have made friends in this program. There are a handful of people that I text, meet up with, know their personal lives, and have developed trust and rapport with. I am confident that these relationships will continue past AHE and that we will lean on each other for mentorship, collaboration, and support. As I learn from communities of practice, we are better together as learners and practitioners, and you have the power to set up your own learning and collaboration among peers. Making a video in IT class was a first for me. I am thankful for the experience as it gave me skills and confidence that I can do it again. However, it is a lot of work. Things always take more time than you think, from planning, editing, adjusting, and solving problems. I improved my digital literacy skills in many ways, but problem solving is the one that jumps out to me. For example, I was only allowed to upload MP3 audio on this platform, but my computer was recording M4A audio. Instead of giving up or finding another platform, I researched how to convert from M4A to MP3. After a few YouTube videos, I found a course of action that worked and solved the problem on my own. It was gratifying and allowed me to move forward. To all AHE students, this program is a lot of work and it can be stressful. It was helpful for me to remember that the stress is ephemeral, but the knowledge, skills, and impact is not. It will be lasting and will greatly help students and education around you. I understand that this work is stressful. That is completely valid, but it doesn't have to be so gruesome. Have fun, enjoy what you are doing, and give yourself plenty of time so there are no all-nighters. Good luck, and thank you so much for doing this work for our future learners and educators. I hope to see you in the field.